Welcome back to the X Factor, where the acts are locked in a rock battle for your votes. Next up with a big performance ahead of him, the last of the boys, and Gary.
Bouncing back this week, Frankie Kokoza.
This week's all about getting my confidence back after being in the bottom two last week. We're going out and I'm going to pull a couple of cheeky salts. I've been absolutely dying to go out and get ruined. There was drinking, dancing, fit birds, and I just absolutely loved it. Louis said I've lost my swagger. Personally, I think he's just jealous that he's got absolutely none himself. Frankie's back. I got papped being naughty and taking some birds back to hers last night.
I worry about Frankie every minute of every day.
Class. Absolute class. And mate?
Do us a favour, Frankie, don't go out again this week, please.
Try and behave.
Oh, well.
Doesn't mean a word to it, does it?
I love going out. I love it. Yeah, cheers, Gary.
Oh, big one.
Bonjour.
I really wonder if Frankie is taking this competition seriously. He's got all this crazy behavior outside the competition that's really going to affect what he's going to do on stage.
To be honest, I don't mind Frankie going out. I don't want to tell him to stop being a teenager. I don't want him in that bottom two this weekend.
Going out's definitely got me confident for this week. I'm so excited, literally, I can't wait.
Frankie Kokoza!
Guys, keep coming.
Deals keep dealing, feeds keep feeding, whores keep whoring, and the junkies keep scoring. Trade is on the meat rack, strip club full of hunchback bitches keep bitching, and the clap is itching. Ain't no one changing, that's the way it's staying, oh baby. Johnny ain't so crazy, he's always got a line for the lady. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get it on downtown. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them off downtown. Dealers keep dealing, thieves they keep thieving, they keep holding, holy Joe's a preaching, bees, beep, beep. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off. Johnny ain't so crazy, he's always got a line for the lady. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them all downtown. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them all downtown. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them all downtown. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them all downtown. Get your rocks off.
Frankie, it was a great entrance. I mean, it was a brilliant, brilliant entrance. I think the song choice suited you. And this should be your comfort zone rock, because you are a rocker. I saved you last week because I thought you had more to give. I think I did the right thing judging on that performance. But something worries me. I think you're a little bit overconfident. I think you're better than you think you are, Frankie.
Frankie, I'm a little bit gobsmacked. The first audition that we saw you, you came across as this slightly cocky, confident cute guy, but there was a boundary with you, and I feel like Gary has just taken you to the extremes, and I feel like we've lost Frankie. I feel like I don't know who you are anymore. I feel like he's tried to make you a younger Gary, everything he wanted to be in his younger days.
What?
I love Frankie, and I love who you were, that boy that stepped on the stage, this young lad, and there was a sense of innocence about you, and I feel it's gone, and I don't... You're rebellious, but I don't think you're this extreme, and I just want to see that heart from Frankie, because I didn't feel it tonight.
Cool.
Hi, Frankie. I actually think this is all you. I do think that. But here's the thing. I need you to come up vocally. You really, really lack there. And I think you have all this great, like, presence and everything, but you've got to come up 10 times harder vocally and come out swinging. That's the only place you lack to me.
Okay, Frankie. Listen, Thank you, everybody. Listen, when I decided to sit in this seat, there was one thing I promised myself I'd never do, was lie. And I lied for you last weekend. I said your performance was good last weekend, and it wasn't. It was awful. You deserved to be in the bottom 2 last week. Coming back tonight, to me, that was a comeback tonight, OK? Not an incredible comeback, but a comeback to who you should be. Frankie, I think you did pretty well tonight. I really did.
OK, first question. Is this who you are? Is this you?
Yeah, well, I'm here, like, doing it, so, yeah.
Is this that kind of rock and roll stance? I mean, is that the sort of stuff you're comfortable in? Is that what you want to do every week in, week out?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't feel comfortable. Like, yeah.
And secondly, you know, Louis, I know you said he's overconfident. Seeing this guy today, you were so nervous about this performance, weren't you?
Big time. I think the dancers scared me.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that. 0901 61 61 608. Frankie does not want to find himself in that bottom 2 again. Call that number to keep him safe in the competition. Lines open at the end of the show. For now, it's Frankie. All right, storming on stage after the break, The Risk, and it's Johnny. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to the X Factor, where it is Rock Night here. And for the final time, it's a turn of the groups. So we go to their mentor, to Lisa.
Guys, Riskette, it is The Risk. I honestly really love these boys. Considering how different they are, they really gel so well.
It all fits, really. Derry's role in the group is definitely the ladies' man. He definitely loves a lady or 2, or 3.
When it comes to getting ladies, The Risk can cause serious trouble in the town.
Andy and Derry are in their elements in there.
I've seen some girl checking me out, but she's with her boyfriend, so I slipped her my number, and she took it.
We could not get Derry in the car. He was just going from one girl to the other.
Because I was getting all the girls.
I'm impressed, boy. Cheers, lads. Good day's work.
The Risk.
My boys are having fun, but it isn't all about the ladies, it's about the music too. You may think they're big daddy pimps, but it's not quite the case. You've had fun this week, but it's time to knuckle down now, boys.
Crazy.
Dress rehearsals was an absolute nightmare. Just the harmonies weren't in tune, and it was all over the place.
We've got a few hours to go, and if we don't do something to sort it out, then I'm really worried.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something special about that place. Even my voice is an echo, so much space. And then you're out there without care. Girl, I was out of touch, but it was because I didn't know enough. I just do too much. I think you're crazy. possibly. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly.
Well, boys, I loved the riff last week. I love it this week. I mean, it's not exactly hard rock, but I love the harmonies. I love the way the four of you sing. There's not just one or two singers in this band. The four guys. Charlie, you are my favourite singer by a mile in this band. I love it. But there's nothing not to like about the riff. Boys, you don't look very happy. Is there something wrong?
Well, we've had a few issues. Ashley's actually got laryngitis and glandular fever right now.
Okay, but you know what, guys? It was great. It wasn't as good as last week, but I see a huge future for the Risk.
I must admit, I did like last week's performance, but the more I look at you guys, the more I'm really excited for your future. And Talisa, high five, mama. Definitely a high five. I think you guys definitely have to work a lot harder on your vocals because it's smoothing out and it's really going to get a nice texture the more and more you work and blend together, all right?
Thank you, Taylor.
Guys, I watched the dress rehearsal today and I've got to say I was worried for you, but you totally pulled it off tonight. You really did. There's a great work ethic in this band that lots of the other contestants should learn from. Well done, guys.
Guys, you know, I'm not going to make excuses for you, but it has been tough. You had 2 days to learn the song. Ashley, you've been really ill, and I was worried for you guys. It wasn't your best performance, but you know what? You pulled it off, and you did the best you could do with that song. And I just hope people vote for you so you can come back next week and absolutely snap it.
All right, guys. Well, like you said, you know, like I said earlier on, bands are going to be out of their comfort zone tonight. You were one of them. You weren't overly happy. You had some issues. Are you happy? Do you think you pulled it off tonight?
We done our...
Hang on, why am I even talking to you? You're ill.
No, I think we did have a few issues, but we just hope that the public enjoyed it. And you know, next week we're going to work even harder, and we'll sing for you again if you vote for it.
Like Gary said, is it about getting your head down, having that work ethic, and just getting through it, and you know, hopefully getting through this week?
Yeah, if we get through on Sunday, hopefully we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. Work hard.
Thank you very much, 0901 61 61 609. The only boy band left in the competition. They want to keep it that way, but they need your votes. Lines open after tonight's final act has performed. For now, it's The Risk. Poor Ashley is getting into uniform. It's exhausted. For the final time tonight, it's the turn of the over 25s, so we head back to Louis.
Okay, everybody, up next, it's Johnny.
I love Gary, and I think he secretly likes me, but he's trying to fight his inner feelings for me.
I thought it was so disappointing tonight. I'm actually quite sad. I don't want you to be the joke in this competition.
I know a lot of people might think that I'm a novelty act, but, you know, I've worked all my life at trying to get somewhere. I just wanted to perform. And when I was at school, I thought I would have left school and been a pop star, but it didn't work out like that. They say when one door closes, another one opens, but I think my door's been stuck for a long time. I was hoping to let people see a different side of me than this pantomime circus act that Gary...
You're not a circus.
Well, that's what they said. You know, the public did keep me in last week, but I think if they're expecting a ballad, and they're more likely to kick me off. And I'm not going to be given the chance to do what I can do. My time is running out. This is the last throw of the dice.
Johnny's really worried about his song this week, but he shouldn't be, because this song is going to show that Johnny can really sing.
I'll try, I'm telling you. It's fun. I'm very worried about Rock Week, because I've never attempted to sing a rock song in my life.
I think this song shows off your falsetto, because with you it's all about the falsetto.
Yeah.
And it's a very unusual voice.
Okay.
In a good way.
In a good way.
In a very good way.
Charlie Robinson. anything called love. Just listen to the rhythm of heart. The chance we can make it now. Give it up to the break of dawn. I believe anything called love.
You took the bull by the horns this week and you did a proper rock song. And do you know what you say? That you've never sung rock before, but you sang it like a rock star. Johnny, I don't even need to comment. Listen to the crowd. You absolutely smashed it. Johnny, rock star of the night for me. Where is it? Woo!
I must admit, you really do rock. You really do rock. Okay, we understand that. But I must say, you're such my guilty pleasure. I don't know if I can see you selling records, but I know for darn sure I love to watch you and I have a good time. So.
Hang on. Johnny, I really enjoyed that. Johnny, there's only you that could sing that song tonight. Amazing.
Johnny, the thing about it is, Gary has to like you because everybody here likes you and the public like you. Gary does not want to like you, but he has to. You know why? You hit every single note, and you're not a rock singer. You didn't like the song originally, but you absolutely went on that stage, and we had fun, and you had fun. And
Look at that. Gary enjoyed that performance. How do you feel about that?
I'm gobsmacked. It really surprised me, Gary. I love you even more now.
Johnny, I'm just very interested. Where did you get your suit from, Argus?
No, it was from your wardrobe.
Oh, no, 61, 61, 610. Give that number a call if you're a Johnny fan. He'll probably come around and thank you all in person later on. Lines open after the final act has performed. For now, it's Johnny! After the break, closing the show with massive shoes to fill, Misha B takes on a big Prince hits. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the final part of tonight's X Factor. Lines will be opening very shortly for you to vote, but before they do, one more act to perform. Last of the girls, so it's over to Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this girl means serious business. It's Miss Misha B. Last week, Misha came out fighting. I mean, swinging. She wants this.
we need a new urban queen. I think we found her.
This girl has come a long way.
It all started when I was 9 years old. I had the hairbrush and my mirror. I used to think I was Scary Spice from the Spice Girls. And when I would do it again, it's say, About a year ago, I had my first day of busking. Terrified I was. That experience inspired me to have hope that one day I'd be singing in front of millions. And look, here I am.
I tell my girls, this is a competition, and each week you gotta bring your A game. And Misha knows that.
I came to win. I perform like I wanna win. Being able to have the freedom to have input in production side of things, that is just amazing. And I want things to get better and better and push for things to get better and better. I really do like this jacket. If you've not put in as much work as you can, just know that your performance isn't gonna go as well as you hope it's gonna go.
The first two lines of the song, let it breathe. Like,
Tonight, it's one of those songs that you really don't want to do wrong.
don't do the or the No, don't do none of that this week.
Misha may be a hip-hop girl at heart, but she can rock as well.
Misha B. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted this one time to see you laughing, yeah. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh yeah, purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Honey, I know times are changing, yeah. Oh, it's time we reach out for something new. That means you too, yeah. You say you wanna lead up, but you can't seem to make up your mind up. I think you better close it. Let me guide you to purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Oh, let me see your hands now. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain.
Misha, every week you work it. You've got a very unique voice and you're a brilliant entertainer. Did you ever see the Tina Turner movie Mad Max Thunderdome? That's what it reminded me a little bit of tonight. In a good way, in a really good way. And your voice kind of reminds me of Grace Jones, Eartha Kitt. I mean, you've got it all. And you're very confident. You're a very confident performer. I hope you're not too overconfident.
Hello? Misha, there's no doubt about it. When it comes to talent, you are way up there. Most people, they come into the competition and they need to be built up and they need to progress, but you came as a whole package and you are definitely a star of the show. But I do have one negative this week. I think, Misha, that you're very competitive and I've seen a different side of you backstage, and I think you don't realise that you do it, but in some ways, you being so feisty can come across quite mean to certain contestants. And I've been told by a few contestants this week that there's been a few mean comments towards them. And I'm not putting you down, I'm saying take that feistiness and that energy and bring it on the stage. When you get off stage, leave the war behind. That's all I'm saying, because I think you're going to be amazing. Just put aside the attitude. Thank you.
Okay. First and foremost, I'm here to judge what I see tonight. I don't care what goes on backstage, I really don't. And we shouldn't be getting involved in that. We really shouldn't be. I mentioned earlier we're looking for an artist, someone to sell albums. There she is, right there. Amazing vocals, great vision. Well done, Misha.
You know what? We leave things backstage, but you brought it on stage, and you brought it clean and clear and on fire tonight. So very proud of you. Continue to work hard. And confident. You're supposed to be confident when you go on stage.
But sometimes it's a competition. Sometimes people vibe other people out of it.
Well, guess what? I think that some of your categories should actually get some confidence.
Hey, one of my contestants has complained to me about Misha bullying her backstage.
No, we're not going to go there.
Talisa, I just have to ask Talisa. Surely we should be judging this girl on how good her voice is. That's the most important.
I agree, but at the end of the day, it is about a package. package, like I said, and it is about
it's
character.
about what you bring on stage.
And when it's affecting other contestants, I'm sorry, I'm going to say something, especially when it's my turn.
Judges, we shall let the public decide. 0901 61 61 611. That is the number to call to vote for Misha B. Lines will be opening in a matter of moments. Course cost 35, 36p maximum. BT landline from other networks made vary from mobile to be considerably more. Text cost 35p. For now, it's Misha B. All right, on a feisty, contentious ending, this is it. All 11 acts are performed. It's time for you to take control. The public vote is now open and will close in tomorrow night's results show. Your votes will decide who is safe and who will be singing on that stage for their survival in this competition. Votes cast after lines are closed won't be counted but may still be charged. And this year, of course, you can also vote by text and red button. Remember, text voting closes at midday tomorrow. Simply text the name of the act you're supporting to 88333. You must text the name as it appears on the screen. So, here we go. To vote for your favourite by phone, the number to call, 0901 61 61 6, and then add 01 for Marcus, 02 for Janet, 03 for Sammy. It's 04 for Rhythmics, 05 for Sophie, 06 for Craig, 07 for Kitty, 08 for Frankie, 09 for The Risk. It's 10 for Johnny and 11 for Misha B. Remember to vote by text. It's a name as it appears on screen to 88333. Dial very carefully. No one wants to go home. You saw that tonight, but one act has to go. So here's that reminder of all of tonight's performances and those all-important numbers you need.
We got to hug and rub it down. We got to fight and be in love. But what I really want to know is, wow, are you gonna go my way? Hey, and I got to know.
Sweet child of mine, where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go, sweet child of mine?
If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. Will you love me like you used to do?
Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh.
No, we've waited. No, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Try not to worry, you'll see them someday. And take what you need and be on your way and stop crying your heart out. Live and die, let Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get it on downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get them off downtown. Crazy, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of heart. The chance we can make it now. Give it up, I believe in a thing called
That was some show. That is it. You have 24 hours and counting to keep your favourite in the competition. They are depending on you for their survival, but someone will be leaving in tomorrow night's results show. Their fate is in your hands, and a great lineup of stars on this stage. Kelly Clarkson's going to be here. Professor Green featuring Emily Sandé, and the biggest selling male artist in the world right now, Bruno Mars. All the reaction to tonight's show on ITV2 now with the Extra Factor, the judges and the contestants are going to be taking your calls live. We are back tomorrow night, ITV1, 8 o'clock with that all-important result. We will see you then. Have a great night.
Wow, what a night. Great to see Nicola from Girls Aloud showing Janet Devlin some love on Twitter too. And the results are tomorrow at 8. So, in the morning, France face the hosts New Zealand in the Rugby World Cup final. Live coverage exclusively here on ITV1 from 8:30. Next tonight, though, Noel Gallagher performs live on The Jonathan Ross Show.